Well, how y'all are this afternoon? This is your buddy George Jones over at the Bergen Gun Range with our next installment on I got this old used gun. The old used gun we got today is this guy. If I can get the bolt close. The Mast model 1936. The Mast model 1936 is a 7.5 by, if I can get a box out here and see what it says on it, 7.5 by 54 French caliber. The Mast has a couple of pretty interesting distinctions. It's got this forward turn bolt right here. I don't know if that helps you or not, just to tell you the truth. It is a duplex stock design, they call it, where you've got the steel frame in the middle and then the buttstock is attached and then the forearm and upper handguard is attached. Kind of like a 303 Brit. It has pretty interesting bayonet arrangement on it out here. It's got this little plunger. You push in on that guy and pull it out and turn it around, and that constitutes the bayonet, which it's got a real long skinny bayonet with a real sharp point on it. I figure you'd probably have to stab a man 50 times with that thing to get enough blood flow going to actually do you any good. But it looks like it'd be all right for weenies and kielbasa's over the campfire, so I reckon what the hell is probably a pretty good deal. Front side is fully hooded. Rear side is a pretty interesting arrangement in that it has this guarded raft back here. You push that button and push that guy forward, and the guard goes forward and drives up your rear sight to your elevation increments. I'm going to be shooting 125 yards. Lowest setting, of course, would be the 330 battle sight, and like that. These come out in 1936. They produced several 100,000 of them, and then at the end of the Nazi campaign, when the Nazis had France, they didn't make any more of them. Now, there were a few of these made in 7.92 or 8mm Mauser, which is the standard Nazi method of doing things in those days, was to overcome a country, take over its arsenal, and start producing guns in calibers that they could use. In the 1950s, some of these were arsenally converted to .308 caliber. Those are marked with a 7.62 down here below the serial number. And like that. The Foreign Legion used this gun all the way up to probably Dien Bien Phu, and then they went to the Mast, whichever one it was that is automatic that looks like this. Well, all right then, having said all of that nonsense, we're going to try this gun out right quick. I have some interesting ammunition. I have some original World War II ammo that I checked the head stamp in the book and found that this ammunition is actually manufactured in Great Britain. Then we've got the old wind, buddy. It's windier than Chuck Schumer on a gun control rank. Let's try to load this guy up. Now, it's another interesting thing about the Mast 36 is it has no safety. There is no safety on this gun, no mechanical safety. That's pretty interesting. The manual of arms dictated that when on the march, they would not have a loaded rifle. When they got into combat, they would load their rifle. Apparently to anybody that was running their manual of arms, probably someone named General Surrende, they'd never heard of the concept of the ambush. So I'm like, okay, all right, we got one in it. Now the wind's blowing the other way. Windier and a sack full of... Now, no safety on it to take off, so let's try it. Not bad. Shooting at the old steel silhouette at 125 yards. I'm thinking it was low. And apparently you can hit a human being at 125 yards with this rifle. Oh, that's the wrong target. Pick up the right one, Jones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, go in there. It ain't the smoothest gun in the world, but it apparently shoots pretty good. That's it. Yeah. All right. Hope that was a miss. All right, that was 5 with Milsurp ammo. Let's give it a try with the old best obsolete cartridge manufacturer in the world, PPU, in Serbia. Let's give them a try. And they're not sending me any money to say that. I've actually formed that opinion. This is 139 grains bullet weight, full metal jacket. Put about 5 in there. Shoot too many at $22 a box. This ammunition comes to us courtesy of one of our material supporters, Knob Creek Gun Range, the Sumner family. We appreciate all of their support. All right, let's try some newfangled ammunition. See how we get. All right, same target. About got all the paint blowed off of it again. I pick it up there. Can't see it. Come on, Cloud, get out of the way. There we go. That's a miss. Get that now. Put that up in there. That's a miss again. Wait a minute. What's going on here? I hit it a minute ago. I promise I did. It is awful windy out here today, and I don't know a 139 grain bullet what effect the wind would have on it at 125 yards. Apparently it didn't affect it that time. Wasn't bad, hit it 7 out of 10 times. Well, it's 1936. Now here's the deal. I don't understand how you would go to the field with a gun with no safety on it. I guess you could put a 5-round stripper clip in there and run it up in there and carry it with the bolt up. That would be safe. Or, let's see how many rounds you can get in and still depress the magazine. You could do that. It's the first time I've ever fired one of these things. This gun comes to us compliments of the Sailor collection up in Louisville. Pulled this off. They're trying to get a French Foreign Legion mannequin together for display. And I walk right in and pull the rifle right off the mannequin. Okay, so you can depress the magazine with 5 in it, and then the gun's safe. So that apparently would be your option for carrying it in the field. And then just run one up in it. Okay, let's get ambitious, seeing as how we got ammo in it, and try the 10-inch steel plate. And that was about what I expected. Oh, yeah! That was a hit-and-see right there. All right, let's try it again. That was another hit-and-see. Hit-and-see, that's opposed to miss-and-see. All right, here we go. I'm a pretty good shot if I've got something I can lean across. That was a miss-and-see. One more for experimental purposes here. Missing. There we go. So now we've established how to at least get the gun to where you can carry it safely in the field. I've never fired one of these before. As a Milsurp rifle goes, I rate it pretty high. Just to tell you the truth. It shoots good, it works good. It's got a pretty good trigger on it. It's pretty nicely pointed, got good solid sling swivels on it, even though that one's kind of looks like a grenade ring. Got the stacking swivel is still on this one. Interesting bayonet arrangement, but it has one. So overall, the side elevator system on it is very unique, but you know, it beats the tar out of a Berthier, now I'm going to tell you. So overall, MAS 36, yeah, probably worth the money. This gun's worth somewhere around $400 to $450. It's all original military and complete. The numbers appear to match, and yeah, overall good solid rifle and good shooter. About $450 is the value that I would place on this rifle, and that's about the size of it. So MAS model 1936, definitely worth the money. A lot of fun to shoot. First one I ever fired. Well, all right then, that's about the size of it. Like, share, commentate, and subscribe. 500 subscriber or 1,500 subscriber edge weapon giveaway, and be thinking about that. Link in the description for Patreon. Hey, we'll see y'all later.